Okay, we're going to demonstrate FrogLube on this AR upper. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our charging handle in our existing tub of super degreaser mixed with water. I've been using this for about a month, as you can see. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to tackle the upper receiver itself. Now what I use is a super degreaser, and I use a generous amount of it, and I use my brush. And then I'm just going to give it a good brush, get that debris loosened up. Then I'm going to do my chamber brush, and once again we want to get that product fully involved. So I'm cleaning the chamber itself and also the chamber lugs. I like to do a nice aggressive crank on here, but this gun has got, 25,000 rounds shot through it, so it's been well used, and it's only run FrogLube. So the other point that I want to make is the fouling that's coming off is just basically just powder fouling. So we're going to let that sit in there. The next step is to do the barrel. I like to use these bore guides. Now when we do the barrel, we're going to hit it with a bore rod, and then I'm going to use some of the FrogLube solvent. The nice thing about the solvent is you don't need to mix it. So we're going to pour the solvent in the little hole there. And I like to give a good back and forth. Throw a little bit more on there. Don't be afraid to get it in there, because the product's doing the work. Okay. Once we've brushed it good, we're going to take our patch, dry patch it out. Now this is how a FrogLube gun patch runs. FrogLube's very, very effective at keeping that barrel clean. We'll throw another patch on there. It amazes me all the time. We call it seasoning, but there's probably a more technical term. But fouling just doesn't seem to stick to the barrel. There's a second patch. Really not too much. And it was reported that this gun hasn't been cleaned in 2 years. So now you're asking, why are you cleaning it at all? Well, we're doing it for a video, but also we're doing it to demonstrate how clean the guns run using the FrogLube system. Okay, the next part of the system is to what I call season the barrel. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to take a patch. I've got one saturated right here with the paste, or you can use the liquid. But essentially we're just going to run the patch down the barrel. And we're going to do it nice and slow. And that slow pass is going to get the barrel surface nice and preserved. So we've run that through. And then we're going to go ahead and do our last little brush out here. And then the board tips people make this nice little tool This is a AR chamber swab. I like these things. They do a good job on the lugs. And plus they get all the moisture out of it. Give it a good brush off. Then we're hit it with our towel. The towel of truth is telling us that we're wiping off our fouling. And we'll just go ahead and drag another dry patch through the barrel, and then we'll be done. Okay, let's finish up this AR. First thing we're going to do is pull the charging handle out of the bath it's been getting in the FrogLube Super Degreaser. Just got to wipe it off. We'll hit it with a little air, blow it off. May as well lube it up a little bit while I get it out. I like the paste because wherever I put the lube, it stays, it doesn't run off. Okay, so the charging handle is now installed. Okay, we're going to run a patch. I do it just as a matter of habit, just to make sure that barrel is clear before I reassemble a gun. It's clear, patch is clean. Okay, now let's let's check and see how clean our upper is. I call this the towel of truth. There you go. Deep in the chamber. This gun is completely clean. Okay. Now before we reassemble, we want to lube it up. I like to use on the ARs a little bit of the extreme. I like the extreme on the chamber lugs. I also like it coming right down here on the inner surfaces of the upper. Remember, we already did the BCG, so it's already ready to go. Stick her in there. A couple things I want to stress about FrogLube while I'm reassembling. Low effort. We really did not much effort. I mean, we soaked a lot. We took a little bit of time, but for the most part, we just wiped off. Go through a quick function check. Everything's working. Fouling wipes off easily. The CLP has no petroleum in it, so we don't get some of the nastiness that you get with petroleum. FrogLube will give you long-term durability, and it will return your AR to like new condition.